Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 43 of Survival of the Fitted. You're chilling here with your boy Joe Williams. No nickname this week. You might be wondering why. It's because we both have a nickname this week. For all the YouTube consumers, you can see the Babushka and sunglasses going on. And for all the Spotify listeners, just know you're listening to the Babushka boys this morning. How are you doing today, Ian?
Good. So context on the Babushka thing. We record this podcast at 10 a.m. Pacific time on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I get a text from Joe at 9:59 a.m. Where are Babushka today? I don't know anything to talk about. Which is valid. There's no basketball this week. We probably tried to get a guest, but everyone's on vacation in Tulum or whatever.
Living it up.
So here we are in our Babushkas. We're still going to talk about all the good stuff. And if you are listening on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever, like stop and go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Joe looks like I have a nickname for you this week, Joe.
Oh, whoa, hold up. Breaking news. What's my nickname this week?
It is Joey Wonder.
What? Oh, because Stevie Wonder with the sunglasses. I like that. It's not bad. I will say this, though. This is 2 episodes in a row that the Mr. Nickname himself has been given a nickname from somebody who works on this podcast. Last week it was Scott. This week, or last episode it was Scott. This episode it's you. I appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it.
Of course, I'm just out here throwing dimes, tossing those assists all over the court. You know what I'm saying? Full 94 feet.
I hear you on that.
Applying pressure. You know the vibes. Skirt.
Hall of Fame intimidator.
Let's talk about some of the things that are going on this week where there's no basketball in our basketball fashion podcast. But I have a big one.
Unfortunate. What is that?
Shots that I took. What? Like I'm booked. What? Like I'm Lizzie. Liz Cambage, who like undisputed GOAT of WNBA fashion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like undisputed. All respect to like the Cappy Pondexters, the Ty Youngs, but like Liz is next level. You know what I mean? Like she's wearing Ricky O and like Prada boots for like a regular season game in Connecticut, she's different. Anyway, so Liz just joined the LA Sparks. And you know how we always talk about how like, what city you play in, what arena you play in, like does like play a role in like how big you can get on like LeagueFits.
Absolutely.
Liz has the Staples Center tunnel now.
Oh, so she owns this tunnel is what you're saying now.
Yeah. And I think that she's like now like 1,000% like she was already the best dressed in the W, like the biggest LeagueFits W star, but like the gap just got like wider. You know what I mean? Like the gap between her and second place is even bigger. And I think she also has like cemented herself as the best dressed in LA basketball.
That is a heavy statement.
Real. I mean, remember when the Lakers had like all these cool dressers? Like Dennis Schroeder was dressing up, Kyle Kuzma, obviously. Like the Lakers used to be like one of the coolest dressed teams in the league. And like, when was the last time we posted a Laker?
You do know Russell Westbrook plays for the Lakers still. He kind of be stepping a little bit.
I'm a dumbass.
Just a little bit. No, it's all good. Just a little bit. But he's kind of the only one carrying that torch though.
Yeah, but honestly, like I'd put Liz in Russ's class. This year. Right now. Like Russ has like all the history, like all the accolades, but like we're talking like present right now. Mm-hmm. I don't think like I think the argument could be made that Liz is still the best dressed player in LA. Especially like Serge has been traded. Like LA is kind of dry. Hashtag dry on drip. Hashtag dry on drip.
Hashtag dry on drip. I just feel like Russell Westbrook's accessory game could be a little bit better. I know we talked about this a couple months ago. It was the hair for me. It was like, bro, you could make your hair cooler. You've made your hair cooler in the past. Just upgrade the little things. Because you see like Liz got the teeth now. She got the diamond. I was like, that's so hard. It's so sick.
For anyone that didn't see, Liz, right before her, what do you call it? Her like introductory press conference for the LA Sparks, went and got like a gold Dodgers logo engraved in her teeth.
It's hard.
Super hard. Jordan Clarkson had a Playboy bunny at one point.
Really?
Yeah. And I actually I remember responding to Jordan's Instagram story and asking him where he got it done. because I was like, I want to get something done to my teeth. I obviously didn't, and there's probably no way I can afford it. But like, I'm all about engraving something sick on your tooth. I think that's badass. Like Russell Westbrook with a little Dodger logo on his molar, fire.
Fire. I wonder if they're like permanent or not. You know what I mean? Because I
I
know
don't think
Odell
so.
Beckham. Odell Beckham has like the chrome hearts, like on his back molar. He has like the chrome
He
heart
does.
logos and stuff. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
sick. You gotta look it up. But those are permanent. Like they're not going anywhere. Like they're engraved into his tooth. And I'm like, damn, that's pretty like hardcore, low key. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
dedicated.
Also, I went on Liz Cambage Instagram page right now. I got sidetracked. Let me relax. We on podcasting right now, ladies and gentlemen. But nah, sick. I'm here for it. Liz Cambage, one of the best dressed, if not the best dressed athlete in Los Angeles.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I'm excited for that. WNBA
Yes.
is gonna be great. Maybe that's our hookup. You know how we were talking and we were like, one day we need to buy like the cheapest courtside ticket you can get in the NBA, which is probably like an April game between like Sacramento and what's another pointless team?
Wow.
Orlando. Like a Sacramento Orlando game in April. Like maybe like that's like the cheapest courtside ticket you could get. And you know, we were talking about how like we need to like get those tickets, you know, and get courtside pictures. Maybe the hookup now is just begging Liz every week to give us Sparks courtside tickets.
New segment alert. Beg Liz for tickets. Whoa.
Yeah. But courtside
Podcasting.
just so we can take the picture. And we can
I
have
just
our
want the
courtside
picture.
fit pick. Yeah, me too. Like we only have to sit there for like a quarter. Like we can like rotate.
It's fair.
You know, I'm reasonable as hell.
Yeah. How long is the WNBA quarter? Like, is it 12 minutes still?
No, it's 40 minutes.
Oh, so it's probably like 10 minutes.
Which is stupid as fuck. Because then everyone looks at the WNBA scoring totals and they're like, oh, like they don't score as much as the men, but it's like they play 8 less minutes. Like
that's very true.
I don't know why it's shorter. Like women can run for 48 minutes.
That's incredibly accurate. I was looking at some like 3-point contest highlights yesterday, and I was like, man, these guys, not to say that they suck, but like I was watching them like Larry Bird shoot, and he like, oh my God, Larry Bird had 18. This is crazy. I'm like, dang, Karl Towns at 29. He's a big man. But then you kind of realize they got like all these new, like you can shoot like money balls and the 3-point Mountain Dew Dame shot. And I'm like, dang, bro, they're trying to rack it up. So there's definitely some inflation in the basketball world when it comes to these statistics. That's all I got to say.
But if we're inflating the men's game, we should inflate like by adding time to the clock and all this shit. Like we should inflate the women's game too. It doesn't make sense.
Just perfect.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll take our 10 minutes. Maybe the commissioner of the WNBA will listen to this podcast and we'll get 12 minutes.
Yeah, we got it. Also, before we head on, I just want to give a quick shout out. LeagueFits on TikTok. We just hit 1,000 followers, ladies and gentlemen. This is the part of the show where we let off the bells and we let off the whistles because it's big. It's a big moment for us. Joe's been grinding out the content.
Joe has been grinding.
He's been grinding out the content.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of been solo Joe. Like Joe's posted probably 80% of our TikToks.
Yeah, I'm gonna post again today, probably twice because there's a game on today, and plus I have something to post from the pod.
Wait, there's a game on today? Who plays today?
Yeah, I know D'Lo's plays today, so I'm sure he's gonna snap.
Oh yeah, there's like COVID makeup games, so some teams have shorter All-Star breaks.
Oh really? That's sick. Well, it's not sick. It's literally sick.
I know Thanasis was saying that like the Bucks, I think, have like one of the longest All-Star breaks because they didn't have any games canceled for COVID.
Oh yeah, that's probably what it was. And I'm looking it up right now, making sure I'm not completely wrong. Yeah, I'm here for it. But yeah, we'll see. More content on TikTok coming. You guys should check in, tap in. You know,
you should definitely.
It's kind of exciting. It's pretty exciting to see something go from like 0 to like growing. I haven't did that since I started my page, so it's pretty hard.
Yeah. You guys can go witness the journey. I haven't done that since I started LeagueFits.
Well, I think you did the Men Can Be Sad, you know.
Dude, LeagueFits was 2018.
Dang, that was a while ago.
Yeah, I was in college when LeagueFits started.
How old was I in 2018? How old were you in 2018?
It was my junior year of college, second semester. So I had just turned 21. I'm 25.
Did you feel
now.
like a certain sense of like coolness as like the LeagueFits guy on campus?
No, nobody knew
No.
what it was.
That's unfortunate. I
That's
feel
the
like a
thing,
certain sense of like coolness now as I'm walking to my last semester.
Yeah, because LeagueFits has like 750K and League Fades has a bunch. Like you already have numbers. Like also, I went to college at North Carolina State University. Like I don't think anyone like even would have given a fuck, even if like LeagueFits was big at that point. You know what I mean? They're like,
Yeah,
oh, these basketball players don't wear Vineyard Vines and Wallabies. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like nah. And also I had like hella bad imposter syndrome because like I'm not even gonna trip. Like before LeagueFits, like I wasn't really into fashion. Like, you know, like I like to dress cool. Like I wore cool cardigans and my Vans and like, you know what I'm saying? And like my band t-shirts and shit. Like that was kind of my steez. But like I had hella bad imposter syndrome when I started LeagueFits because like I shopped at TJ Maxx for all my clothes, which you can still be fashionable and do that. That was like a bad example. But
absolutely.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Goodbye to the TJ Maxx sponsor. But
yeah.
I 100%
broke.
know what you're saying.
Yeah, I was broke.
Oh.
I remember moving to LA right after I graduated, like early January 2019. And like I only had like 3 outfits and they were all like random gifts I got like via LeagueFits. And I would like wear these outfits like over and over and over again. I had like a pair of like Christos New York plaid pants that came with a plaid jacket, and I would like switch those up, like sometimes wear the whole suit together, sometimes just the jacket, sometimes just the pants. And that gave me like 3 different outfits. And basically like I would wear a different combination of these 3 outfits every single day.
Yeah, before I remember seeing a photo of you at an LA Sparks game with a full Christos plaid. It was like a hood viral photo of you. Like some barber page posted it with like 1 million followers on it, and it was just a random picture of Ian. I was like, "Is this Ian?" I was like, "What?" I know he's out here freaking holding it down. You know what I mean? But it's crazy.
Yeah. So it's courtside at a Sparks game, but it's like during pregame. So don't worry, we're gonna lose our actual like pregame, our actual in-game courtside virginity together.
Yeah.
But yeah, that photo did go like hood viral.
It went hood viral.
Yeah, like all like these random.
We'll pop up the photo right now. We'll pop up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
anyway.
YouTube listeners.
Yeah, but yeah, so that suit like outfitted me for like my first like 400 days in Los Angeles.
Sheesh. Look at you now though. Raking in the big bucks. Styling the biggest stars. You guys don't know. I've been in Ian's apartment a few times. He's got a Lambo truck out front. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty crazy. Ian Pierno, raking in the
Joe,
big bucks.
you've been in my 2010 Ford Fusion.
I recall no such event. Do you remember when I walked in the other person's apartment? I just remember that right now. That's hilarious.
Yes.
I was staying at Ian's house a few weeks ago, and he has like an apartment complex that's completely identical right next to his apartment complex. And then I was like, yo, what's your number, your apartment complex number? It's like 4 something, right? Or 3 something.
We don't gotta say it, but yeah.
Yeah, it was like 3 whatever. And I was like, he's like, oh yeah, it's 3 whatever. And I was like, okay, sick. And I go walk into this like apartment. It was like 3 whatever. And I was like, oh, it's weird. There's no rug out front. Strange. You must be cleaning. Like, and I like go and I walk in to some random person's apartment. And he's like, who goes there? And I'm like, what the hell? I gotta get out of here.
Who goes there?
It was like I walked into like Davy Jones' locker and I had to slam the door and run out. It was so embarrassing. It was terrible. I was like, who speaks like this? Like, it's wild. But no, it's crazy.
Oh my God. Yeah, you the no Brain Dead Studios rug outside.
Yeah.
And not smelling like 19,000 incense sticks burning at once and clothes everywhere. You should have known.
And cat food. That's like the 3 things.
Does my apartment smell like cat food?
I mean, coming from a dog household, there's a certain aroma that I pick up on when I walk into your apartment.
Is my apartment stinky?
No, it just smells like cat food, you know, and rose petals.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool though. Yeah. Also, we should probably talk about some fashion and basketball things that are going on in the LeagueFits world. Darius Garland, new episode of Catch My Thrift. I liked it.
That's good.
Ian loved it too.
Everyone should go watch it. So a little context around it. We weren't able to shoot in person with Darius like we did during the summer with like Quentin Grimes, Cassius Stanley, Jordan Clarkson, just because like some COVID protocol. But what's really exciting is we got this Darius Garland episode off. Shout out to the Cavs. They basically helped film it. But we do have 2 more Catch My Thrift episodes on the way. We got to figure out who we want to do those with, Joe. So if you guys are into Catch My Thrift, there's more on the way. And message us and say who you want to appear on it.
You guys hear that? Power is in the hands of the people.
Yes, sir.
Power is in the hands of the people.
All right.
We'll see. But I'm excited. NBA basketball is returning this week. Should be back to normal.
Yeah, I thought I didn't mind there being no basketball, and now I'm kind of like, fuck, like there's no basketball this week. Like, what am I supposed to like read about on Twitter?
Yeah, I absolutely feel the gaping hole.
Yeah, like I realize I don't watch basketball like that much, like on live TV. Like if I do, like there really has to like be a game. Like it has to be like Pacers Bucks, like Miles and Thanasis are playing each other, or like, you know, the playoffs, or, you know, just like LeBron versus Steph, like type shit. You know what I mean? For me to watch. Exactly. Like I just don't casually pop on League Pass as much anymore. But I realize that I consume so much NBA content. Like when there's no NBA shit going on my Twitter feed, I'm like, what? Like, what is going on? What are we doing here?
Void. You fill the void.
Yeah. So I'm excited for that void to be filled.
You won't have that void for much longer.
Yep.
Because the best stretch player is back and he's playing tonight.
Hell yeah. Let's get it. All right.
I tried to time it the same way. I knew you were going to say that.
All right. You ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right. Damn, you keep doing the 3, 2, the 1, 2, 3. Nobody does the 1, 2, 3. It's always the 3, 2, 1.
All right.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Damn.
I think it's a delay. Either way, episode 43 of Survival of the Fitted is in the books. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening.
Bone Apple Teat.
Shout out to Chrome Hearts.
Somebody
messaged me or commented that on my Instagram page yesterday.
Shout
out Chrome Hearts. I was like, that's
fan of the pod.
Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. See you guys next week.
Peace. Yo, go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcasts. And then have 3 of your friends follow the podcast. And then have 3 of their friends follow the podcast. And then boom, it's the LeagueFits pyramid.